on YouTube. It's your boy Top Deck TJ, and I'm here with my patient for, what was your illness again?
I had an illness.
So yeah, we gotta do a crackism and herpesiphalifilades, and we're gonna go ahead and treat him with the miracles of this church. Go ahead and tell God why you want to be healed.
I'm not gay no more.
You delivered.
I'm delivered.
Jesus.
I'm not gay no more.
Please heal this man in the name of
I will not sleep with a man. Hey, he really did that though. He really did that. I caught him slipping. He was like, I will not sleep with a woman.
You see him on Wildin' Out?
Oh, he was on Wildin' Out? Oh, no. Oh, no.
My man.
He didn't make it to the rap section, did he? Oh, they got him.
Bro.
They got him.
Bro.
They got him. That was not
for
him. That one was not for him.
That was his worst mistake, was going on Wildin' Out.
That was, yeah. Why would you go to a comedy show where they don't hold bars? Like a
comedy show? They have legitimate battle rappers.
It's literally a comedy show.
I mean, you're not wrong, but they have legitimate battle
rappers in comedy. Yo, the black community can be toxic, guys.
Like, you have Nick Cannon, battle rappers, and comedians.
Oh,
that's the worst mix you could ask for.
Yeah, you was gonna get drugged.
Yeah.
I hope you came with thick skin and some bars yourself.
He definitely came with thick skin.
He's still alive? He came with thicker skin than most.
I mean, oh my God.
So
it was so crazy.
Yeah. So what is going on with you guys in another episode? We are here with another episode at the Extra Deck
this is
podcast. 20. I am your host, the Cali Effect, and this is just another guy here. And today we're going to be talking about our Yugioh childhood. Now, my Yugioh childhood was actually the reason why I am the man I am today. My Yugioh childhood saved me from so many things that happened on these streets. Unfortunately, my co-host, he is a heathen. He quit Yu-Gi-Oh! And he decided to do drugs with his friends and do bad things.
I did. I legitimately did, actually. That's not far from off. Like, I can't even dispute it. That's how correct it is.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is supposed to save your life, big dog. It wasn't supposed to end it.
I have been reformed.
Right. He believes in Christian Hockley fibers.
Yep. I'm one of those, was once a believer, then I rebelled, then I come back.
That don't make no sense.
That do make sense.
That don't make no sense. He wanted to have a hot girl summer. That's exactly what happened. He wanted to have a hot girl summer.
I definitely had a few hot girl summers, according to what happened.
Holy, but no, in all seriousness, excuse me.
You're good.
Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, growing up was really, really crazy because like growing up poor and combining that with a grown man's card game, as we would like to say, like getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards was like
hard.
Like, yeah, and it really brought the hustle out on me.
Yeah.
My guy, I would play people for cards and I would kaiba them. I'd be like, yo, bet me your Blue Eyes White Dragon, and if you win, I'll give you all of this. I had like a yellow, all of these cards. Yes, yeah. I had a yellow bag of just Yu-Gi-Oh! cards. They were all just in this yellow bag, just like thrown in there. And it was like, I can't even explain it to you because it wasn't like a square bag. It was like a little pouch thing. And like, bro, they got destroyed, but like I would literally bet the whole bag.
Yeah.
Have my regular deck, then have the whole bag. And like, I couldn't lose. I never lost. I never lost.
Ooh, for me, I started Yu-Gi-Oh! Super early. I was like 4 or 5. My current stepbrother, who we never talk about, we don't care about him. He played Yu-Gi-Oh! And was actually the one that kind of initially got me into it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then from like until like middle school, I stopped playing for the most part because like it just didn't pique my interest anymore. I was like a Pokemon kind of kid, you know. Then cut to middle school, I meet my current best friend and stuff. You know, we playing in the library, we chopping it up, trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, playing Terrible Wings.
Y'all playing in the library?
We were playing in the library.
Which library?
It was you know Hyde Park Middle School, where I used to live. The school that was right those fields.
I know of it.
So there's only one library in there, but it's like the school library.
Oh, y'all was playing in the school library.
Yeah.
Damn, they ain't catch y'all slipping?
We went after school.
Oh, dang. The kids didn't catch y'all slipping.
So then I found out about locals in Game World, and then that's when I started going to Game World. And at this time, I don't have Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Like, my dad barely making it, like y'all had heard previous, which I'll get into. And like 2 months into being at Game World, my dad started making racks. I started buying tons of product.
Doing exactly?
I can't talk about that. I legally cannot talk about that.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
He's certified.
I legally could not talk about how my dad was making his money, but he made his money.
dad belongs to an agency that doesn't exist. You know, the FBI,
Currently.
the DEA, and his dad belongs to an agency that's not supposed to exist. He's a real one.
Yep. Just like being a part of the CIA, I could talk about that. I can't talk about his
I can't
crimes.
talk about his Navy SEAL days either. He did some down dirty dog
stuff. But yeah, so like 2 months into being at Game World, and I'm buying all those cards, I knew I was him and he was me. Because I had everything and I was vending. I was more of the shop than the shop was the shop.
That man said, I knew I was him and he was me. And by the way, this was no slouch shop. This was like the biggest shop in Las Vegas. Their case was dynamic. Their spacing was amazing.
Yeah, to give you perspective, they dealt in multiple card games to the point that they had expensive Magic stuff. They had walls of Magic cases. Yeah. They had Yu-Gi-Oh cases, and then they had tons of video games. Like, you would have thought they were at GameStop.
Bro, like, yeah, they were better than GameStop.
Oh, 100%.
Any game you can think of, they had. And
yeah.
You could use your credit for anything in the game store.
Including food.
That game store.
They didn't care. They would give you food for credit.
Yeah, that game store was like...
And they didn't rip you off like GameStop, so...
Like, oh, yeah. Well, I never traded stuff in. I always bought from them.
I traded stuff in, got my credit, and bought it back for cheaper.
Well, that's because your dad was like, smashing on the... You can't tell me, look, okay... So it was this one girl, and they looked, bro, I don't care what you say.
Oh, no,
they looked perfect together.
To give context.
They looked perfect together.
My dad was working security at Game World too, besides making the money he was making on the side. Mm-hmm. And there was a girl there. She worked behind the game section.
Bro.
And my dad was always chatting her up.
Bro, and he always got discounts.
And to be fair,
put 2 and 2 together, Chad.
She looked like my 17-year-old sister with bad acne. Like, that's
bro,
how white she was.
Bro, make them fit. They look together, dog. They look, bro. I swear, I don't care what you say.
I'm just mad I didn't get the Jeep out of the. Really? She was 19.
They still fit. I don't care. They still fit. I don't care. Love is love, my guy. She's legal. She's legal. I don't at that
okay.
At that point in time, to me, I didn't know she was 19, by the way. To me, they still fit. There was like no grooming or nothing. They fit. He
wasn't Drake,
bro. She looked at least 40. She looked 30.
Yeah, she did.
She looked 30.
I'll give you that.
Like, that's crazy.
She looked mid-20s. I wouldn't say 30.
Okay.
Maybe early
late
30s.
I'll give you late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
But she did not look no 19. I just found out she was 19. She's not 19.
She looked 19 and 40 at the same time. Tell me I'm wrong. She looked 19 and 40 at the same time.
40 at the same time. Holy.
But yeah, from there I pretty much skyrocketed off with Yu-Gi-Oh, and then we get to here pretty much.
Yeah, that's your Yu-Gi-Oh childhood. What made you quit?
I kind of grew out of it. I didn't like the format at the time. I didn't like the direction that the game was currently taking, like towards pendulums and stuff like that.
You quit when pendulums came out?
Just shy of it.
Oh, that's wild.
It was right after Shadal and Cleefort.
Cleefort is pendulum.
But not...
No, Cleefort.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No. You played in pendulum 4. You played when pendulums were released.
2015.
You quit before Necros came out or after Necros? I want to say before Necros.
No, it was mid Necros. I wasn't really playing competitive, but I quit during Necros.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you quit before ever, because a good pendulum deck didn't even really come out till like an actual pendulum deck 2016.
Yeah.
So like you quit.
Yeah.
Before Pepe.
Yes. It was right before Pepe, but it was a direction that I didn't like Yu-Gi-Oh going to. I also wasn't much interested in it, which is also a factor. Like there was a couple of things that were going on. Time was a factor. I was dating women that probably weren't the best for me.
You were working at Pizza Hut at the time, right?
No, Little Caesars.
You know what I mean.
Little Caesars.
That man was getting, bro.
Pizza.
I see that man. He'd be like, "Yo, come through. I can eat a hookup."
Absolutely.
He lived on the wrong side of town, unfortunately. But he was like, the
pizza
place he was working on.
I was at Charleston and Bruce. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not going over there.
Yeah, that's east of Decatur.
Bro, there's this street called Decatur that cuts through the entire of the city. Mm-hmm. It runs east or north and south throughout the entire city.
Yep.
And it's literally heart in the middle. When you cross to the east side of Decatur, Las Vegas is completely different. Yeah. I don't go to the east. If somebody says they live east of Decatur, I'm bringing my gun if I gotta go. Like my stylist that does my hair.
Yeah.
She lives right on D Street or whatever.
Nope.
J Street.
Nope.
J Street. Like literally.
Once you start having singular letters for street.
Yeah. She lives right past and I'm sorry to say this, but every Martin Luther King that I've ever been to in every state is the hood.
It's terrible.
She's like one street past Martin Luther King. So I think that's J Street. J Street's right past Martin Luther King, right?
No, it's a couple.
Okay, whatever street is past Martin Luther King.
It's a couple.
No, I'm telling you, whatever street is right past Martin Luther King, that's the street that she lives on.
That's just before D Street then.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know.
All I know is I pass over Martin Luther King, and she's there. I keep my gun with me at all. Like I don't play that. So that's where you was doing them pies at.
Yeah, that's
House
where I was.
Schmad,
I was definitely not deeper east.
Bro, you said Bruce. You don't get Bruce is already, bro. You in no man's land.
I'm right off of Boulder Highway.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, for me, okay, so Decatur, right?
Yep.
After Decatur, you're in hell, right? After Martin Luther King, you're like scorching hot. You know what I mean? After that, you're in no man's land. It just doesn't exist. Like once you get like to the past the alphabets and shit, you keep going down.
Yeah.
Like where Pecos is, bro, you don't exist. You don't exist. So you said Bruce, that's like Pecos.
Yeah. I was working at Charleston and Bruce.
Yeah, you don't exist.
Yeah, I was basically running that joint, and I wasn't getting paid enough for it.
Yeah. If your uncle lives on the Leicester side, he lives on the west side of town. He lives where we live and further up. Like they don't get better on the east. The further east you go, it does not get better.
Nah.
Like the further west you go, the further toward the edge of the west side of town you go, the better it gets.
The northwest and like southwest.
I would say all the west.
Yeah.
Like everywhere west. Like as long as you're west of Tenaya, like right where I'm at, it's enough black people to keep the property value, or not black people. It's enough white people to keep the property value up. There's enough black people to, feel family, and it's enough Mexicans so I can get my corn and all the other crazy cool stuff. I got a little nice mix.
You also just so happen to have that neighborhood right there. That's kind of always.
Oh yeah, it's called Boxtown.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I
now.
love it. I fucking love it. I love it. So like some people get disturbed by like for lack of better context, the hood.
Yeah.
That's like in this particular area, but I can't live.
It's not a hood. They just always got like drugs going through it and SWAT. That's it.
What?
I seen SWAT there a couple times.
Oh, that's J Hood. That ain't my hood.
I'm talking about these apartments right here.
Oh, they stopped. They reformed those apartments.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
Reformed.
Whoa, it ain't. That bullshit don't be happening all the time.
I be seeing police there all the time. So
I mean, police be up on this block all the time.
Yeah, but y'all be asleep by the time that they there.
You're not wrong, but at the same time, they consider this Summerlin now, so they're trying to clean it.
It's always technically been Summerlin because Summerlin Parkway is like you get on Summerlin Parkway and you go one exit and it's got the sign for it. So.
Well, now they're trying to clean it up, like to make it Summerlin.
That's fine by me.
So I'm perfectly happy with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Those apartments used to be down bad.
Yeah.
Like all of the problems in the neighborhood came from these particular apartments.
Absolutely.
Like there was never any problems from anywhere else except, and then Boxtown where Justin lives.
Yeah.
But Justin lives like it's not necessarily bad. It's just Boxtown. Yeah, it's just Boxtown. Like
like you get everything you expect out of Boxtown.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah, it's like but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like hypothetically, if you came from the suburbs, is that what they call? You come from the suburbs, you're not living here. Like you can't. You don't understand because you'll do some clown shit and you'll disappear. I don't mean like die or anything.
Vegas is weird because we ain't really like that deep in everything, but we're not like suburbs either. Like
like even on the far east side, I wouldn't say it's like bad. It's just not desirable. It's dirty. Like,
there's very little area in Vegas that I legitimately actually want to bring my gun to.
Yeah, no.
Like don't get me wrong, we're joking around saying we want to bring it to east of Decatur, but there's a lot of places east of Decatur I could go to without my gun. Like
it's not at all.
Yeah.
Like I bring my gun just because it's east of Decatur and I'm a little bougie. I ain't gonna lie. But like,
to be fair though, I did have one Uber driver. He got to Donna Street one day because I was working at U-Haul, and he was like, "You should have told me. I would have brought my vest." I said, "Sir, first you got the call. You knew where he was going. Second off, you from the east side. It's the exact same thing on the north side.
Yeah, they don't understand that weird shit like that.
They don't understand.
It's not L.A.
It's not that serious, my man.
Yeah,
like it's not that serious.
It is not L.A.
Nobody's gonna walk up to you and start banging a hood.
Yeah, like nobody pops off like that. Like, you got to go to that side and do some stupid shit.
Just know if they was gonna shoot you, they was gonna shoot you anyways.
Exactly. Like you was getting shot. You was getting shot.
Yeah.
Like, you were getting shot no matter what. It was nothing that was gonna save you.
Yep. That's how it is.
Yeah,
but I was working at Little Caesars. And that was right about the time I thought about starting getting back into it, but I had sold you everything. And then started doing my party and stuff. You know, that good little.
Yeah, I don't think we could. Can we talk about that?
I don't see why not. I could be very vague.
Oh, okay. All right.
I could be vague enough.
We couldn't. Yeah, go ahead and tell us about your party life after you quit Yu-Gi-Oh.
So after I quit Yu-Gi-Oh, I started partying a little bit heavier. I was, high school.
Yo, this man was the party.
You're not wrong. There would be a lot of parties I'd pull up. I'd check my phone. I'd send an address out to a social media. And boom, like that, popping. I'd have at least 300, 400, 500 people in a house. Good night. I could have 2,000 people out in the desert.
Yo, that man was making bank too. Like he wasn't just like out there just partying though. This man found a whole hustle, and I respect that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, because I'd be out there and I'd go through whatever substance I had at the time.
Normally selling drinks. Yeah, you'd be selling drinks.
Yeah.
You know, selling Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You know, lemonade.
Yeah, whatever
like
units
that.
I had.
Yeah,
I would sell it.
I know you used to sell little dipsticks.
Yeah.
Those fucking things are amazing. Like the little power dipstick.
Yep.
You guys know what I'm talking about. It's an old school candy. You get like a white bar and then you dip it into the powder. He used to sell those bitch like candy. His shit was booming in food.
It's a pixie stick of some sort, but yeah.
Pixie sticks.
I used to sell candies.
Food,
I used to
lemonade, stuff like that.
All of it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I was doing that. At one point, I had like a person who'd be like, "Damn, you know, my supply running low because you keep buying everything." And I'm like, "But I'm selling everything. So like, why you mad? You making money?" But yeah, it was fun. I had DJ groups that I would sign to each party and stuff. Like we would have like
I didn't know you had DJ groups.
Yeah. I legitimately had like I was almost like a music like record label almost.
Yeah, why the fuck you get back into Yugioh, dog? You could have been the dude. You could have been the
It was
guy.
only for private parties, really. I didn't have any club ins or anything like that. Honestly, if I kept the hustle, I could have eventually. Like, if I just worked harder, I would have had it. But actually,
that wasn't a good.
Nah,
you wasn't
I would have ended up worse.
Yeah, you wasn't doing the right things. You was doing the right things, but you wasn't doing the right things.
But I was basically like a little manager, and you know, I was doing my hustle. Like it was kind of crazy.
Yeah. So like, what made you get out?
So funny enough, my ex-girlfriend, the one that you're
yeah, I remember
so
this fucking story.
I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing. You know, after a certain point, you kind of look at yourself and go, I probably shouldn't be doing these things, right? She looks at me and goes, give me what you got. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, what's going on? She's like, just give me what you got real quick. And I'm like, all right. So I hand it over to her, you know, because full trust. I'm like, whatever. Yeah. She going to flush that shit. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, whatever. If that's what you want,
she really got you to stop? Hey, that's a W woman. Like that part. Not her.
Yeah.
That part is a W woman. And she cleaned up herself?
She was at the time.
Well, during that time, that's what I'm saying.
She was doing party drugs, but we both kind of made an agreement not to. But then once she started doing it again, I should have took that as a red flag entirely.
Yeah.
But
at least, like, you know, because most people, you know, I've dealt with a lot of people that, you know, my whole family is. No. I'm talking about like my whole family. Well, I wouldn't call it hypocritical. My whole family's on drugs.
Yeah, 100%.
And I've dealt with people, and I've dealt with their situations, and I know what they go through when they try to stop.
Yeah.
I give her a huge W for that particular situation.
For attempting to get me out.
Because, man, I ain't never met nobody. I've known my grandma's been on drugs for my entire life.
Yeah.
She's been on drugs for my sister's entire life. My sister's 35. She's been on drugs for my mother's entire life.
Yeah.
My grandmother gave her to her mother and left. My grandmother has been on drugs for at least 50 years. Never have she said she is going to quit and then throw what she has away. Yeah. Never. She's going to finish what she has and then she's going to stop. That's what they do. Normally. Never, ever ever have I dealt with people that have been addicted to drugs that have ever done that. Yeah. For themselves or anyone else. So that takes, I don't even think you guys understand, that takes a lot of strength. And even if you do fall back, right? I gotta give her props for at least
attempting that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, absolutely. And I've always told you, I give her credit for that because like you said, it's tough, let alone the fact like you don't want to see your loved one go through something that like you once got off of, let alone the fact that you're still doing party and stuff. But like, you know, and B, you don't want to see somebody go down that road, especially when you're seeing it happen. So like, and most of the time people aren't going to be like me and just be like, all right, yeah, here you go. Like,
yeah. That was like, wild too.
Like,
but TJ, you were never really like
an addictive person.
Nah, yeah, like TJ's weird, dog. TJ's
I don't have an addictive personality.
Yeah, TJ,
like in spurts, but not like dead set.
Like TJ, like maybe weed, I guess, maybe not. I don't know.
Even right now, like that, I'm trying to slow down on, but I don't.
Why are you trying to slow down?
I'm gonna give a disclaimer for medical purposes because this is actually a medical purpose. Like I'm not using this like a legal term.
No, he's
legitimately for medical purposes. I am looking to use psychoactive substances like mushrooms to microdose on in order to reset my brain, kind of help me mentally, and eventually lean off of weed for a little bit, and that way I can reset my body and just mitigate the two levels and not potentially have to use as much. Okay. So
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So
I've always been pro people, especially coming from a family that's on all of 100% accuracy, everybody on hard drugs. Yeah. I've always been proactive for people managing their habits, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because you could argue that most people have addicted to something.
Yeah.
I think there's a study where it says like 95% of Americans are addicted to sugar.
Oh, absolutely.
And you guys know that sugar is more addictive than heroin, right? Like, so there's something, someone's always addicted to. So yes. Basically what I'm getting at is whatever you're doing, as long as you can do it within a way where it doesn't affect you. Yeah, in moderation where it doesn't affect you. I'm all pro for you and pro for you, being able to live your best life. But ultimately, you're dialing back on weed, which is great. You never had a really addictive personality.
Nah.
And what's even cooler is that you trusted your lady, and at the time your lady was looking out for you at the best of your life.
I mean, to be fair, in context, she never really at that point in time gave me a reason to really not trust her. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have took some of the like small red flags and stuff like that, but then like in a relationship, when you do that, are you really willing to work things out, or are you just kind of X somebody out of your life immediately,
Yeah.
So like I took the small ones. I was like, no, I'm gonna trust her, and then I still put my faith in her.
So when you quit, then is that when you was like, I'm gonna get into Yu-Gi-Oh? What made you get back in?
No, so I was still actually kind of partying. I was still like drinking and stuff,
So you were partying
smoking weed,
and selling lemonade and hot dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was still kind of in the hustle.
So, okay.
But I wasn't doing my own hustle, right?
Yeah.
So, which made for more money.
So you're doing your own hustle.
You know exactly.
Of course, you eat hot dogs and stuff like that.
Yes.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
He had.
I didn't do the hard Kool-Aids.
Bro, you can't do that. This is a live stream.
You don't like hard Kool-Aids?
Bro, I don't know what hard Kool-Aid is.
A spiked Kool-Aid?
Spiked Kool-Aid?
Yeah, liquor Kool-Aid.
Oh, liquor? Dang, that's crazy.
Nah, but I was still kind of hustling, but then I don't know. I just started to grow up. I moved into the condo, and then when I moved into the condo, it was like PK was a really big thing.
How'd that work out for you?
The condo?
Yeah, how did that? Because I know your mom owns the condo. How did you wind up getting moved in?
Oh,
I'm gonna ask some basic questions.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's what I do.
Yeah. So the reason I got how I got the condo was her old tenant moved out. He was a drug addict of his own, like a meth head, unfortunately, who just destroyed the place. Mm-hmm. We didn't know that until he moved in, so it's kind of hard to get somebody out without them doing something for eviction. But once he did move out, I was like, yo, Ma, I'm gonna end up owning this place one day.
Time out. How did you get him out? Just like, did
they moved out because the lease was over. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was no eviction. I don't think she actually had to evict them or anything.
Yeah, his lease was up and he moved out.
Right, which made it easy.
Dummy.
So I was like, Ma, let me move in. If somebody's gonna destroy it, at least let it be the person that's gonna own it eventually one day. Like, I'll pay you money, I'll do whatever. You can pay off the mortgage with it. Like, I don't care. I want to live here. So she was like, all right, cool. So I moved in. I got my best friend, I got my girlfriend, and I got my dad, and we all just moved in there.
No, all right. No, that's simple enough.
Yeah.
That was simple enough. That was actually a pretty cool
story. Yeah, no, absolutely. I remember the first month I was there by myself for like the first 15 days. Then my girlfriend came the next 15 days, just like onward.
Oh, so you guys just.
But I had like furniture in the front. I had like a small couch. I had my bed with no bed frame. TV was on the floor. Like struggle busting as an 18-year-old.
Yeah. But that was dope to like have like it wasn't just like a place to rent.
You get a $20 electric bill. You're like, what?
Yeah. I wish my electric bill would stay that low.
Oh my god.
My electric bill was not.
But it was cool, because like not many 18-year-olds get to actually legitimately be in their own like home. Like regardless, I'm paying rent. Like I technically own this place.
Yeah, you're not paying rent. You're paying mortgage.
Yeah, I'm paying my mom's mortgage.
This man, he's living life.
Yeah,
right now.
And now I own that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So now you said PK was out by the time when you got back in.
Yeah, because I was about the time I moved in.
Yeah.
I think I randomly hit you up and I was just like, yo, like what's going on? Like what's happening? Like I just kind of like popped out of the blue because I was not being a bot anymore and.
I remember we had that conversation. You was like, "Yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm back." Like, you says that. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
In my head, I was like, "Oh, word, okay, all right." I didn't think anything at the time. I was just like, "All right, let's see."
And then I was like on and off. I was still doing videos with you and stuff, but like I wasn't like where I am currently.
It's that horror, man.
It was
that horror, bro. So when TJ get a girlfriend, and I hope that at least. I can go up there and smack. I will smack your girlfriend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. If I don't like her, I'm not holding back. All your other girlfriends, dog. I ain't like them and I was respectful. Now I'm not gonna be if I don't like the hoe, I'm smacking her. Dog.
Please tell me, because with this last one, everybody was like, no.
I told you I don't like that.
I said everybody else.
Oh, okay, all right.
Everybody else was just like, oh, we didn't want to talk. I was like, y'all could have warned me.
Though. I told you I did not like her.
Y'all could have said something that was like, oh no, you wouldn't have listened. I was like, but then you could at least say, I told you so.
Yeah. Now I did like that one girl, but unfortunately, I guess I didn't get to learn her long enough.
Brianna?
I don't know her name. The one that after.
After there was a couple after.
Okay,
I need a name.
Nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to?
The one that you met at the storage facility.
I think you met at the storage facility.
Remember, I got y'all the truck, and then I pulled up to help the rental. Y'all got the Penske truck.
Bro, you go through bitches. That's all I can say.
Goddamn.
It was one of them I liked, but she was on some bullshit, I guess.
Yeah. If it's who I think it is, I think it's Brianna, and she had been trying to smash for the longest.
Did you smash?
No, she didn't want to give it up awkwardly.
Man,
like
what
it
the
was.
fuck?
Yeah, I tried so hard, but she wanted to.
She
smash,
was hella cool though.
She wanted to smash for the longest. It was during my partying days.
Mm-hmm.
I had
was she
met
a
her.
party goer? Was she a party participant in activities?
Not as much as most.
Okay.
She was very meh. Like she'd do things, but she didn't do things.
She figured out you didn't run the lemonade stand no more.
No, she definitely knew I ran that level.
No, I'm talking about that's why she didn't want. That's why.
Maybe. But yeah, so I met her partying one day, and she had this dude that she was dating.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible dude. Very, very. I'm not even gonna get into it, but
women are such simps, dog.
So she sees me. I'm dating my current girlfriend or whatever, right? I'm just kicking it, don't care, playing beer pong, doing my thing, you know.
And she wanted to smash.
Oh, she'd be staring
obviously
me down.
TJ's a faithful man.
She'd be staring me. There was one day.
Big mistake.
There was one day I was still dating my girlfriend, and she was in my room, and I was like, all right.
He fumbled the bag. Big bag is so fumbleless.
See, that's the thing.
He was faithful. He wanted to get married.
I knew that I didn't have to do anything, and that's the crazy part.
Big bag is so fumbleless.
I'm just saying.
Bag is so fumbleless.
I'm just saying.
Nah, but that girl seemed cool at first.
She was all right, but she was definitely like a little bit.
She was a weird.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I only met her for like it wasn't that long.
Like twice.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the time duration.
Oh yeah, you maybe talked to her for a total of like 3 hours, maybe.
Maybe. Oh damn! I should have got the information out. Maybe I was just happy. I don't know.
Probably.
But yeah, she was cool. But after that, what were we talking about? Oh, yo, Breezy stopping you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm punching. I'm smacking her. Like, look, if I smack her, y'all gotta break up. Like, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to, bro. I'm not trying to make you pick between me and your girl. But if I smack her, you gotta like. It's like you could look. If you pick her, I will let you whoop my ass. Like, we'll make it convincing as shit. Like, you fucking decimated me and I never came back.
God damn.
All right? If that's what you really want to do.
Right.
But if I smack her, just know she not it.
She not it?
She not it. Well, I got a lot of patience.
Good thing I am looking for a woman that likes anime, potentially likes card games, or at least supports it.
Nah, he ain't looking for no woman. He looking for a man now. At this point in time. Women don't like anime and card games. I'm just messing. Literally in my head,
have
like
impossible dreams. No. Holy.
Yeah, but TJ's type is definitely an interesting type.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have like a type. Like, I like certain things, but like
you got a type.
There's not.
You got a type.
Nah.
He has a type. Chat. All of his girls have looked pretty much the same.
Nah.
Yes, they have.
Nah.
Yes, they have.
Define the same. Because I can definitely say that they've had different
same body type.
No.
Yes, they've all had the same
Mariah was
body
short
type.
and skinny, and Kylie was kind of taller.
They were all
ass.
slender
That's
white
about it.
girls.
I mean,
Every single one. That is a type.
I mean, if you put it that way.
Yeah, that was it. Slender white girl is it. That is not a stereotype. That is a okay, first of all, there's way more than just a slender white girl. There's the pogs, okay? There's the MILFs, okay?
Hey, if you
then there's the BBW.
But if you a MILF or you a pog, you know where to come.
Bro, no, I've never seen you with a MILF or a pog.
I can't start a new era.
he definitely has even the Steal Your Girl situations. They all fit the same type, my guy.
Yo, you can't do
You
this.
can't even say that.
You can't even.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. If my memory serves me, they all had the same hair color too.
No, that's actually wrong.
Okay, all right. Memory doesn't serve me. I didn't want to go there because I was like the last one I remember had similar.
I don't always date blondes. I've dated brunettes and redheads too. They've all been white, but I've definitely dated blondes, redheads.
I've
and
never
brunettes.
seen you with a redhead. I've definitely seen you.
Yeah,
with a
actually,
I've never seen you with a redhead.
I could pull
never
that.
chat. Never.
But
they're all slender white girls. They're all a little ditzy. Like they're all like guaranteed. Every single one of them. They're all a little ditzy. Like every single one of them. Like some of them are full on stupid, and then some of them are just a little ditzy. Like they're like the scale is like you're not smart, but you're not dumb, all the way to holy fuck, my guy.
They're plainly dumb.
I'm like, bro. One of them, I'm pretty sure that I could have sold her a car's extended warranty. Like at least. Like holy. I feel like girls that are into both card games and anime are rare to find.
Yes, they are.
That might be it.
I think they're becoming more common because now they understand that it's not like.
But you can't have a girl that's into card games and anime and is dumb as rocks. You only like the dumb ones, dog. I'm just saying. Have her download some RAM. Yes, they're that dumb. They're that dumb, bro. I mean, like, just stupid.
So basically, you're telling me I gotta get a girlfriend and then just hand her a phone just for chat GTP?
Yeah, there you go.
So she can answer questions.
There you go. You're like, here, this is how you answer questions.
Oh my
Doodle
fucking
Waifu is
God.
TJ's type. Tara doesn't seem that dumb. Maybe.
I've never seen her, so I don't know. I can't say yes or no.
Well, Doodle says she's a slender white girl with possibly blonde or brunette, because I don't believe you were ever with a redhead. Is slightly dumb, but she can't cook. Oh, wait. Can your girlfriends cook? Oh, never mind. All right. So, whoa.
You just asked if a white girl could cook?
I mean, there's some white girls that can cook. They make a mean
I'm not dating
macaroni and
I am
cheese.
not dating Martha Stewart, sir.
Bro, they make a mean Kraft's macaroni and cheese, my guy.
I am.
That Kraft's macaroni be bussin'.
Oh, my God. I'm done.
Keck W.
I'm
Keck W, chat.
over
Keck
it.
W. All right. What brought you back in, though?
Well, honest, I don't know.
You just hit me up and you were just like, fuck it, I'm gonna
I
get
think
back
I
in.
was just like, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then, yeah, I just hit you up.
For sure. That makes sense.
That is, I mean, you can kind of tell she.
Bro, she does not look like a redhead.
She looks more redhead than brunette.
Hey, chat, look, a skinny white girl, literally.
I like how you turn the phone sideways.
Well, I didn't want to I don't know who this
Docs.
bump. Yeah, it is like.
That's me.
You know. That's not you.
That's me.
Holy shit.
That's me.
Fuck. What the fuck? Holy, now I can show chat. Oh my God, yo, I wish, bro.
That's me.
Bro, it is you.
That's me.
Holy shit. My guy.
I was a fucking stud, my guy. Like,
fuck. He had the comb over and everything.
I used to gel my hair back.
Bro,
yeah.
I swear to God, guy looks like he has a 401k. Bro, I really, hold on. I really wish I could, I really wish you guys could see this. Bro's a straight Chad.
I was a stud. I had the earrings and everything too. Like, I actually legitimately looked good in high school. Like, I know. I don't look anything the same.
Bro, like if he ever, bro, you could do, you're one of the few guys that can go without the beard. Mm-hmm. He could really do it.
Yeah.
He can do it. Holy shit.
Yeah. So chat, something I have to tell you guys about myself. Every single year up until the last 5 years, I have completely looked different every year.
He's not wrong.
I have always had a different hairstyle, color, earrings, style. Like, yeah.
Bro, what does it take to get you to this style just one time?
Just one time? You want me to cut my hair?
I don't, but I do. God
damn.
I don't, but I do.
Let me hit 30.
30?
You know, 30. I'm gonna have that midlife crisis and be like,
bro, if you ever do this, my guy,
oh, it's over for everybody.
My guy, bitch, hide your bitches.
It's over for everybody.
If she is white, she's automatically gone. She's slender white girl, you're stolen. I can't send that picture to me so I can share it to Bird.
There you go. There's another one.
Bro, what the fuck? He just does not exist. Bro, yeah, I don't believe that.
There's
shit.
chat. There
Bro,
you
go.
go.
You send that picture to me or send that picture to Bird. The what's the name one?
Yeah. I got it.
Bro, I didn't even know.
Actually, I got a better one because I don't want her in it.
I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? Who's this dickbag Chad? He's like me. I'm like, what? TJ's the man. He's easily
There you go.
Bro, that shit doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. No, send the whole thing.
You want both?
Yeah, I want both.
Okay, chat.
Send it to Bird.
Here's my senior picture.
What the fuck?
Like,
guys?
y'all can't tell me I wasn't it. Somebody said I look like Zac Efron.
Bro, I don't know. I did not know who he was. Like, it just did not. Because I never seen, I guess I never seen him like that. I've seen him all the way through. Like, I've never seen him like that. This is like.
Yeah. But I'm going to figure out a way to send him to you guys.
Bro, like, it's just, what the fuck is going on? Mind blown. TJ looks like he works at, he was on the Wolf of Wall Street guy. He owns a yacht.
Oh my god! Like
TJ's dad's blood flowing hard.
Don't you do this to me, Doodle?
Holy shit!
Let's see if I can pull up some like other high school stuff.
Holy fuck! But yeah, what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh? So in case the people did not know, I was drawing Pokemon. I was heavy into Pokemon. I was gonna be heavy into one of them things, right? And I was really big in the drawing. And then I saw Hitatsumi Giant and Celtic Guardian get summoned on Yu-Gi-Oh! And ever since then, I was hooked. I found out that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards were like existing in my 4th grade year. And ever since then, I've been on Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever since then. Now, I did quit for a particular time. I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! To go back to the Pokemon video games. And also because, what else? My boys, a couple of my close friends, they were not into Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. They were just strictly Pokemon the game, Super Smash Bros. And stuff like that. But then I didn't quit for too long because I got right back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, and the ban list. Like the first actual ban list where they banned cards. And I was like, nah, fuck this shit. And then, what happened? What got me back in? So I've always quit and came back. But mainly the other times that I quit and came back is because there was nobody to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
So like.
Well, are you talking about like in your childhood or are you talking about like
childhood?
Okay.
No, childhood. Like in my high school days, I didn't play.
Okay.
I was too busy selling candy and got kicked out of school.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, you played for like a little bit, but there wasn't much going on.
Yeah, well, I lived in the north.
Yeah.
Like I lived in Centennial Hills, and the only place was
OTK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
Game
like
World wasn't around yet.
Game World was not around.
Yeah, there was nothing else.
Yeah, it was a 3-hour bus ride. So like I'd go like once a month type shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would.
Just to go.
Yeah, I couldn't get there like consistently.
That makes sense.
It was what it was. I did keep up a lot. I still kept up. Like I still played a lot of online. Dueling Network saved my life.
Oh yeah.
Then
I remember when Dueling Network had an issue. If your computer was too old, you couldn't run it, and if you didn't have the correct Java, you couldn't run it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like only certain browsers could run it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dueling Network. I actually bought a little shitty ass laptop just so I could do Dueling Network.
Just to play.
It was like, what is my primary function? Dueling Network. Like Dueling Network is your primary. It was an honorary primary function.
Yeah.
I was on Dueling Network. I was on that bitch.
I feel it.
From there, like I went to a deep depression, and Yu-Gi-Oh helped me through that multiple times. Every time I went through a deep depression, Yu-Gi-Oh was right there. It was like, come here, baby.
So like, were these deep depressions like something that like was on set? Is it just something that came up?
Oh, okay. So the first one that like just going through high school.
Yeah.
I graduated high school. I got a job at Walmart, and I was trying to go to college. Okay. And the moment I lost that job and did not pay rent, my mother kicked me out on the street. I don't have, as you guys know, I don't have family like that. Like, there's no uncle or sister or something like. Both of my sisters at the time, my younger sister or my middle sister, because my youngest sister was like 8.
Yeah.
My middle sister, she's from the project, so it ain't nothing there. And my oldest sister, she lived in a garage. She was like homeless herself.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
ISIS come from, like, we all come from humble beginnings. The only difference between me, ISIS, and Adore is that Adore is still a bum, and me and ISIS own our own houses. So, like,
can't dispute that.
You know what I mean?
I can't dispute that.
So I was down bad pretty much during that time, and I was pretty much living with a friend we were living in a studio apartment.
Okay.
And I was living like on the floor.
Yeah.
In the studio apartment, and then that's when Yu-Gi-Oh pretty much got me out of that.
All right.
The second time, I was pretty much still poor. Like nothing really changed. Like it was.
Yeah.
Never really a transition from poor to poor, but I was living with Bird's
family.
Yeah, and their family put me through it. Like I gained like 100 pounds dealing with them.
Damn.
I was just depressed and just unstable throughout that whole time. And Yu-Gi-Oh really kept it together for me.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh kept it together for me.
And this is before you moved over to like Teddy, right?
Yeah.
To the
Wyandotte
apartment.
Yeah, I mean, even during Teddy, I wasn't like
I mean, I figured.
Yeah,
but...
you know, I got the job at Nike, and I was cool. Yeah. Like, it wasn't like the end of the world because me and Bird both had jobs, but like even at the back of my head, like when I would take out the trash, I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, you know, when I get 30, like,
yeah,
I can't be living in no apartments. You know what I mean? I can't be.
Yeah, when you're so young, you feel like it's like right there. Like, even though you know, like, obviously it could be 10, 12 years, you're like, damn, 30 is gonna be here like before I know it.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with myself?
And I didn't want to be 30.
Yeah.
And like living check to check, but I understood the situation that most people.
Yeah.
That especially in my situation, there's a study that says that people never change class mobility. Like, people don't think that there's classes. There's the very poor, there's the working poor, then there's the low middle class, high middle. You know,
yeah.
There's classes. People normally don't change between classes, and I was the poor, the working poor.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't change. So growing up, I was like, or, you know, going through those times, I was like, I'm going to do this forever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Bro.
I'm going to be stuck here.
Yeah. Like, if in my head, if I was like, if I made 30 racks a year, I'm like, and that's still poor.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's still, that's like.
Livable.
That, in my head, that's livable. That's poverty. That's still poverty. $30,000 combined a year with you.
Oh, combined.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you were making $30,000. Okay.
Fuck no. I was making like $10,000, $12,000. It's $825.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, $825 before taxes is like 12 racks a year. Like,
yeah, so you're making like 8 after taxes.
Yeah, and in my head, I'm like, if me and Bird can make 30,000 a year, 30,000, my guy.
Yeah.
Combined.
Yeah.
That's like, bro, that's still poor for 4 people. That's poor as fuck. That's nothing.
Well, no, it would have been 3.
Well, yeah, I mean,
didn't
but
have Amari yet.
yeah, you know, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
but still, for 3 people,
yeah.
Who the fuck you?
Because you have an entire baby, let alone your guys' selves.
Bro, you can't even feed yourself on 30 racks a year now. So, I was always looking into something like to make more money, and I thought it was gonna be Yugioh or Nike. I was like really, I thought I was gonna work at like the head Oregon Nike and make that a living. Then when I got fired from that put me in shambles. Like that because I really loved that job. Like,
yeah.
It threw me off the edge because this is the 3rd time I got fired. It was the 3rd time I was in a situation where like I didn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, working at Walmart is the same as working at McDonald's is the same as working at Nike. You're indispensable. It does not matter. You know
they
what I mean?
will just replace you. Yeah.
Exactly.
No matter the type of job or work you do, they can replace you.
Exactly. And I think at the time I was 20. I had to be like 23. 22 or 23. However old I was. I don't remember.
At McDonald's?
No, at Nike. After getting fired from Nike.
Nah.
Probably younger. I don't
18.
remember. No. God, no. No.
When I met you, you were just left Nike.
Then I wasn't 18.
I swear to
I was
God.
18 at McDonald's. Oh, I'm sorry. I was 18 at Walmart. I was roughly, I want to say 20 at McDonald's.
All right, maybe I met you at 20 then.
Okay, so I had a No. I was. Okay, my fault. I was 17 at Walmart.
No, I did meet you when you were 18 because you're.
I was 18 at McDonald's.
How old are you now? 30, right?
30.
Yeah, I met you when you were 18.
Nah, I wasn't working at McDonald's. I wasn't working at McDonald's, was I?
12 years ago.
I couldn't have been working at McDonald's.
Nah, you had been fired from McDonald's.
Oh, okay, so I had to be. You met me when I just started working at Nike?
Maybe.
That makes sense because I worked at Nike for like 3 years.
Maybe that's what it was.
Okay, I worked at Nike for like 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to be 18, 19, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I got fired maybe at 21.
Okay.
That do make sense.
Yeah,
That's starting to
click now.
Yeah, that makes sense because we were still we were at Wyandotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
So I get fired at Nike and I'm trying to sell these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know, I'm trying to make these racks because like every single time I turn around, Yu-Gi-Oh has been the answer. It's been the thing for me to keep me from like going insane. And then one thing led to another, and you know, next thing you know, I'm the Cali effect. So
yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's the story in a nutshell. But like Yu-Gi-Oh really did keep me from like going crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, I can say the same for the most part. Obviously, like I have my little bit of a stint, but it was always there in the back of my head. I'm also one of those people that just was like very instinctual. Like I know a situation I probably shouldn't be in regardless for the most part. Like I just separate myself from things I don't.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't. My instincts are like terribly good.
Yeah, I've avoided a lot of situations just off of like a voice in my head or like a feeling, and I'm just like, nah.
I just know I shouldn't be there, and that's it.
Yeah, I was like, that's not
dip.
right, and you just like, I'm gonna trust this.
I've definitely dipped from situations that I wouldn't be here today. So like,
yeah. 100%. I don't know if people, because Bird was just telling me this last night, that something like a lot of people don't like, they can't feel when things happen.
Really?
Yeah, like she was telling me, people like, hypothetically, let's say if my lights were cut off.
Yeah.
I can feel if my power's out. I can feel my electricity.
Oh yeah.
I can feel if somebody's here or if somebody's watching me. I can like, you could just feel it.
I have a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Bird
that.
called it the fourth sense, and I clowned her the whole night because I was like, nigga, hold on, time out. I was like, hold on, feel, sight, touch, taste, smell. Those are what?
This
okay,
is fourth?
all right, yeah. I clowned her the whole night.
Not the seventh.
yeah. So. Fucking goofball.
Oh man, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was definitely a good factor for me. I was also trying to do college too. That ultimately failed. I stopped showing up. Oh no, I didn't stop showing up. I just didn't meet my GPA.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and then I just decided not to show up anymore.
My business, because I was going for business.
Same.
My business guy, he told me not to do it.
Really?
Pretty much, in so many different words. He was a professor, and he like broke it down. Like throughout the whole semester, he pretty much was telling, like, he was my business dude taught me so much about business, more than I ever needed to know, because he literally broke down life. And there were people that did not get it because they just wanted the fucking A and they just wanted
the degree.
Yeah, he literally taught me so much in that one class.
Yeah,
like he was like a father to me, dog. Like he don't even understand. I'm trying to hit him up now, but like, maybe he doesn't go to the same school. But he taught me so much, and one of the biggest things he taught me is like, why the fuck am I going for a business degree if I'm already doing business?
Absolutely. Like, if anything, you're just paying for the fact that you already know what you're doing.
I'm paying for a certificate to show that I know what I'm doing when I already know what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
It was like, it was the dumbest thing ever. There are a few degrees that, if hypothetically, if I was your father, I'd probably smack the fuck out of you for going to get. And business, psychology, communications.
Yeah.
What else? I know there's a couple others.
Math?
I mean, if you want to be a math teacher, like, I don't know if you want to be a math teacher, that's fine. Like, if you're going for a mathematics.
But let's be real, most jobs now you need like basic math and like a decent of intricate math. Like, how do I put this? It's like construction, obviously.
Art, yes, art, definitely. If you're going for art, I'll probably smack the fuck out of you.
Yeah, because if you're gonna be an artist, you can just be an artist.
Fuck no, dog. You're already an artist. What do you need a degree for? Doodle says so. Callie won't play for Doodle's art. What do you need? Literally.
Doodle.
You need a degree
Your
to
name's
show you
Doodle.
what you're already doing. His name is Doodle.
Your name is Doodle.
Dog, I don't even remember your real name. Like, it's Doodle.
For all I know, your real name is AJ. I don't know.
Dummy. It's Danny.
Why do you out him like that? I wasn't trying to out him.
Doodle's real name is Danny.
I wasn't trying to out my man like that. Out here, out and Doodle for no reason.
Yeah, like, bro, look, to be honest, if I'm going to be so real with you, if you're not getting a degree in science, technology, engineering, and math,
not worth it.
It's normally not worth it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Unless somehow you become you get an art degree and you got like the top 1% sucking your dick for your art. Like,
I mean, true.
Like, and that's so it's not gonna happen. Like you're literally going there and you already know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You already know. So like, if you know, you know. We had a dude that went for an art degree.
Yeah, no.
It didn't work out.
Nah. I went from a business degree and I just stopped showing up at one point because there was one day, it was actually right after Route 61 or 66 or whatever that concert was on the Strip. And we were talking about it. And I was basically explaining like the reasons why certain things happen. Because, I studied law and law enforcement in high school.
Hey, where that bitch at?
Ooh. Oh.
Keep talking.
So yeah, I studied law and law enforcement and stuff. So the professor is going over what had happened that day, the shooting and the entire like scenario. And when I'm explaining like why they removed the executives and why the police responded in a certain way, he's just kind of like looking at me like, what are you doing in business? Shouldn't you like be in law or law enforcement or what you're exactly talking about right now?
Don't say it, 'cause she'll go back.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like looking at him like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be here. Like, I've already learned everything I could from you, and I'm not even interested in this class. I just want a damn degree.
I got my degree in construction management. It got me a solid job, but it was annoying. 60% of my degree was bullshit, like history, English.
Yeah,
you need a
core
degree in
classes.
construction management to manage construction.
I don't know what degree that would be specifically.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Maybe architect.
Kudos. No, it's he said construction. He would say architect.
I've never heard of a construction management
construction
degree.
That's so interesting. I would think it would probably have been in of course I don't know. I'm just in my head. In my what would we call it? In my canon head, in my head canon.
Yeah.
I would think that it would be easier to just get a job as a construction worker and then just work your way. Because that is one of the things that will like.
I mean, construction already pays pretty
yeah,
decent
if you
depending on the job.
yeah, it plays really good. You know what I mean? If you know how to weld, if you know how to build, if you know all that, immediately they're
They'll
like
teach you all that. You just
yeah,
gotta join.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like immediately, if you know all that, then you just they're kind of like, all right, this man knows this shit.
Yeah,
you
if
know?
not, they'll just work you up. Like
Yeah.
you literally just work your way up.
Yeah, it got me a job where I'm a superintendent. Yeah, I mean, a superintendent. Like
they're called superintendents.
oh my god, I was about to like at a school. Like
Nah.
nigga, what are you doing?
They're called
Man,
superintendents.
hustle backwards, bro. You know what? I would go back to get my degree to be a substitute teacher.
I wouldn't be. I feel that,
I want to get a
wouldn't mind.
degree because I actually want to impact the youth.
but I would want to do it in like I would want to teach like a freshman. You know,
You want to teach? No,
I wouldn't want to teach middle school. I wouldn't want to teach elementary, and I don't want to teach like juniors and seniors.
I would only teach juniors and seniors.
I
I don't think I have the time for freshmen.
Well, if I'm at a nice school, yeah, I'll teach all that. But if I'm at a public school, shit, give me freshmen.
No, I don't want freshmen.
I want freshmen.
I want the real guy so I can give it to him raw. Like let him know what it is. Bro,
Pause.
You know, I give him the life. Oh my
Pause.
god. What the
Oh my god.
TJ, why are you always thinking about that weirdo shit?
I'm not the one saying you was
Bro,
gonna
I'm
do
just
whatever
giving
you
him
was
the real
gonna
life
do.
shit. My god. All
You
right,
said you was
whatever.
gonna give it to him raw.
I mean, I'm just saying, as me as an 11th and a 12th grader, if somebody says, hey, Professor J says, hey, yo, if somebody told me what it was in the 11th and 12th grade, I would have been more prepared for like
I feel it.
life.
I think it's very hard to explain life to people.
I would
Especially when
be
you
a
haven't
good PE
experienced
teacher.
it.
Hey, fuck you. Yeah, when the PE teachers ain't shit. Bro, if I was a PE teacher, I'm not doing anything except for talking about to the other PE teachers about what happened at the game last week in football. And what does our offense need to do to be able to survive?
and Miss
That's all I'm
Rhonda
doing.
Booty.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about Miss Mona.
I said Miss Rhonda, but same thing.
Miss Mona, Miss Rhonda, whoever the fuck we talking about
Whoever
that.
booty we talking
PE
about.
teacher, literally, all the potential you think I would
Yeah.
have
And it's always
goes
the
out the
history
window
teacher.
as soon as I be. Yeah, it's always
always the
history and English.
Yup.
Goes out of the window as soon as I become a PE teacher.
Yep.
You got to put me like in a government. Like, I got to be like a government teacher. I got to be English teacher. I got to be a history teacher. I can't be any of that other shit.
Nah.
You put me in PE, it's gone. I'm looking at Miss Rhonda Booty the whole time. Nope. I'm
Yeah.
trying to see if she got a husband or not.
And you can't put me in history because I'm gonna just put up a video and then walk out the classroom.
Oh no, I love history. I do.
No, I love history, but y'all gonna be doomed if I'm the history teacher. I'm not gonna teach. I'm gonna be in Miss Rhonda classroom.
I said it was a joke, doc. It's not serious. What is freshman year? We don't have that in Europe. It would be
First year. It'd be your first year.
First year?
If that's what they go, if it's the
I
school,
thought they were called something else.
They might be, but I know a lot of others do like first year class A, first year class whatever, stuff like that. Kind of like Japan and China. And
I thought Europe was like.
I don't know how Europe does it, but that's what my assumption would be.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the people that are just getting it, not the kids, like the budding teenagers,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like 13, 14, maybe 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
I want the
15.
16, 17. Well, I want the 17, 18-year-olds. Yeah, I don't want
All
to
right,
do.
R. Kelly.
Bro, you want the 13, 14-year-olds.
No, I said
All right,
I would
Elvis.
teach.
All right,
I
Elvis.
said I would teach the
Elvis.
freshmen. I didn't say I wanted freshmen.
You wanted to go there. Elvis. Elvis.
All right, Michael Jackson.
Bro, Michael Jackson didn't touch them. We're going to stop the stream. All right, guys, go ahead and wrap us up.
Yeah. So, anyways, Elvis and Michael Jackson here. We're gonna go ahead and get gone. His computer's starting to scream at us for whatever reason.
It's the graphics card. It
Yeah.
does that. Do you know what that is?
Might just be a fan.
Yeah, it is. I think it is a fan. Is it fine or is it?
Might be loose.
Okay. I'll talk to Eric about that. Will we be fine to continue streaming or? Fuck it. If it blow up, it blow up.
That's a 3060, right? A 3070?
Yeah. 3060, I believe. Anyways, sounds like a loose fan. How do you fix that? probably wobbling and hitting the chassis.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
All
You would
right.
have to take off the entire thing, which is not hard.
Okay.
I could probably look at it, but that's if you're willing to let me take it apart.
Yeah, this is the second time it's done.
All right. Well, if you want, we can wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it
Awesome.
don't matter to me.
I think we should. Yeah, we could probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
We're at an hour anyways.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get more.
Oh yeah, we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's starting to lag.
Okay. All right, guys. Later. Y'all be safe.
Have a
Sorry,
good
the
one,
fan
chat.
actually got us.
No worries, but we're gonna go ahead and head out. Catch you on the next one.
All right, later, guys.